Hibiki, Japanese harmony. Is it everything what it's cracked up to be? Everyone talk about how great this whiskey is, but is it? Well, let's find out on this episode of Whiskeys. All right, so we have the Hibiki Centauri whiskey, Japanese harmony, and on the box it says a meticulous blend of finest selections of whiskey. And no doubt this is a blend of different whiskeys. I believe it's on the back here, and I'm not going to go through all the rhetoric, but basically what it helps us to appreciate that there's 3 distilleries that blended whiskeys in here. That we don't know, there's no age statement on here, but rumor has it in some people's videos that there's possibly up to 31 years of whiskey in here from the 12-year. Because what happened, they used to have a 12-year-old Harmony series or 12-year-old Hibiki and a 17-year-old. Where I have the 17 here, which is absolutely delicious. I've never had this before. We're gonna give this a sample and see how it tastes as well. But it's possible what happened is they ran out, right? The demands were too high and they couldn't keep up with it. And so they ran out of those, or they got low. And so they decided to blend them all together, and they came up with different Harmony series. Now this is the lower tier of the Harmonies, but it's extremely hard to find in the area, and people absolutely love this stuff. So we're gonna go ahead and give an unboxing here today. As you can see, it's a nice box here. It got some embossed print there. You got the Japanese print there, and I think the Japanese do an excellent job of really making their designs pop. And as you can see here, the bottle is stellar. It's an absolutely stellar bottle. And if you notice some subtleties about the bottle, there is 24 lines or staves, or how do they call it on the, let's see here, it may say here on the box, there's 24 facets. There's 24 facets on this bottle, which represents the 24 seasons in Japan, or 24 hours in a day. And so it's a beautiful bottle, beautiful decanter. And once you finish the whiskey, you can use it for your own infinity bottle, your own decanter to store whiskey in. So it's an excellent bottle. So it's a Hibiki Centauri series Japanese whiskey. It's only 43 proof, which brings it to 43% alcohol, which brings it to 86 proof. So it's not a high proof. But one thing about Japanese whiskey that I've learned they do very well in is they blend very well. So it may not necessarily be in your face, well, there's some subtleties and some richness that you can pull out of them. And that's what we're going to try to do with this Harmony series. Let's go ahead and crack it open. As you can see, it's a fresh crack. Like I said, I've never had the Harmony before. I've had the 17, and it is stellar. And we're going to do a little comparison to see if there are some similarities or if it's completely different. All right, let's go ahead and crack it open. See if we can get that bottle pop. I'm a little nervous about it. This bottle's so weird. Okay. It smells delicious. It smells a similar scent. All right, let's see what we can get there out of this particular whiskey. On the nose, it's a very light color. Looks just like honey. There's some legs on the glass there, if you notice that. Very subtle nose. In fact, I probably should have used my baby gland. But that's the beautiful thing about the baby gland is it's right at your nostrils. You get the whiff of flavor right at your nostrils. But this one, the first thing that jumps out is honey. It's like a pear note in there. With some peppery spices I'm smelling. So honey, either pear or apple. I think I want to say that's more of an apple note. Yeah, so honey, apple, and some spices on the nose. Let's see what we have on the palate. Man. This is done very well. The first thing I get is there's some smokiness in there. Almost tastes like you're licking some char off a barrel. Then there's a wave of honey. That apple note comes through. Almost tastes like a, let me see. This is good. This is very good. Yep. Honey, barrel char, like some smoke, some type of wood, right? You get that wood, like somebody you take in the campfire. It's got some subtle smoke, and it's not overdone, but you can taste the notes. And that's where Japanese whiskey shine. Is they know how to blend whiskey. They're very similar to scotches, and that's where Scotch shine too as well. When they blend their scotches, like for example, Blue, Johnny Walker, the blend of it is just so smooth and subtle and sophisticated. And that's what this is. This is a sophisticated whiskey. You taste all of those notes and they're there. They're not as strong and in your face, but they're there and they're smooth and it's just rich. This trash is delicious. This is a very good whiskey. I paid close to MSRP. I got this from a place in Westland called Wayne. What's it called? Wayne Med Market. And I think it was like $99 at the time. So it's not a cheap whiskey, but it's very hard to find. But it is truly worth it. And what makes it worth it? You would think being only 86 proof, you don't need to add any water to this just because it's already proofed down. But being 86 proof, you would think it would lose some of those rich flavor notes, but they're all there. They're in your face. You get the green apple, you get the barrel char, you get the wood, the smokiness, that peatiness, like you're almost in a scotch. You can see why they compare Japanese whiskey to scotch because it has a very similarities. But I want to say this, they do a very good job of making it very palatable for all palates. You know, like for me, I love high proof whiskeys, but everybody don't like high proof whiskeys. But me, I can appreciate this because of the flavor notes are amped up. You can taste all of the different notes in it. It's a very well done, very well blended whiskey. Excellent job, Hibiki Centauri. And what I recommend you find this, if you can find this at MSRP or even higher, I'm gonna be honest with you. This one is done very well. I highly recommend it if you have an opportunity to come across it. It is phenomenal. So final take. Get a little bit of vanilla in there too. So vanilla apple, smoke, honey. And it's just smooth. The finish is there, but it's very soft and delicate, like a feather pillow. It just kind of goes down and you don't even feel it, but it's there. It's weird, but it's delicious. This is a delicious whiskey. So thank y'all for joining Whiskeys. And like we always say, please always drink moderately and responsibly. Y'all take care. Look at those legs. Look at those legs. Man, this is delicious. Now that's done right.